Now, we already love the BMW M2. In fact, we think it's the best car from the German maker's hot rod shop.
But did you know you can make it even more exciting? Apart from making the car itself, BMW's M division has created a range of official performance parts that amplify the M2's chunky looks, as well as a few modifications to improve its performance. Obviously, you'll need to have an M2 to start with, which isn't cheap. With a starting price of $98,900 for the model we're testing with a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic, it is already pricier than the Audi RS3 and Mercedes AMG A45 or CLA 45 twins it competes against. But neither of its German rivals offer similar levels of customization, at least not yet. This car features pretty much all of the M parts on offer. A host of carbon fibre body add-ons, including new flip-up extensions on the front bumper, similar wingtips on the side skirts, carbon fibre mirror scalps, lightweight forged 19-inch alloy wheels wrapped in sticky Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tyres, a carbon boot lid spoiler, and a large rear diffuser. Oh, and in case you missed it, there's a sticker pack that covers the car in BMW's traditional racing colours.
And while those exterior changes amplify the looks of the BMW M2 from the outside, in here it's fairly standard fare, except there's a new BMW M steering wheel with beautiful Alcantara grip on it, and this gorgeous carbon fibre weave around the gear selector and centre console. Seats, they're standard, but they're still really grippy and nice and supportive. But one of the greatest trinkets is this. Any guess as to what it is? Well, I found out by simply following the instructions and double clicking this button, and found out that it's the sports exhaust. How cool is that? And while it does say that its loudest mode can only be used on the track, I think we'll take a few liberties on the road around here.
It doesn't claim any performance increases, with the M2's 3-litre single-turbo 6-cylinder still producing 252 kilowatts and up to 500 newton meters on a temporary overboost function, giving it the ability to accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 4.7 seconds, while consuming an average of 7.9 litres per 100 k's. The sum total for all the parts comes to just under 20 grand, which might seem like a lot, but still makes a fully modified M2 cost less than a bigger M4.
What we love about the BMW M2 is its simplicity. There's none of the techno wizardry and the overkill of the M3 and the M4. And the performance parts simply just dial up that fun factor without ruining its everyday livability. While these German roads are fairly smooth, it does still transfer all of those bumps in the road through to the cabin. And I don't know how well it would translate to Australian roads. But when you get the right piece of road, this thing is absolutely epic. With those sticky Michelin tyres on it, it certainly has even more grip, but it's just as playful as it always has been. Is it any quicker? Marginally, but the most noticeable element and the change to its character is from that exhaust. That exhaust system, it really changes its overall character. While it's still got a nice growling exhaust note even in that standard road mode, when you put it into the track mode, just amps things up. It's got this crackle and pops on the overrun that's just delightful, and it barks when you're under full throttle. If anything, that exhaust is worth its weight in gold. It is absolutely a must-have for this car.
The M2 is already one of the most enjoyable driver's cars of its generation. Whether you want or even need to improve it in any way is purely subjective. But if you do, at least you don't have to go far from the BMW showroom, or potentially void the security of a factory warranty in doing so.